for joining us here today. This is a long relationship, and we're so glad to have you with us in this space and with us joining us virtually. Today we're here for a recommittal and a chance to do our vows again together. A memorandum of understanding signing between the Library of Congress Veterans History Project and the National Court Reporters Foundation. My name is Monica Mohindra, and I'm the director of the Veterans History Project. As you likely know, we have been collecting, preserving, and making accessible for over 20 years the first-hand memories of U.S. veterans who served in uniform from World War I through the more recent conflicts and times. The memories in the archive represent an impressive achievement that we have engaged in together almost since the very beginning, and they enable a greater understanding of our collective history, not just between NCRF and the Veterans History Project, but our collective history. Each account, as you know, is as unique as the individual who offered to share their memories, those who helped to gather and document those memories. Their recollections can be expressed in a variety of different formats, including audio or video, recorded oral history interviews, original photographs, letters, journals, unpublished memoirs, and more. Created by Congress in 2000, the Veterans History Project does not rely on professionals other than you all, like oral historians, journalists, or anthropologists. Rather, it is individuals and organizational participants from around the country who together volunteer to sit down with the veterans in their lives or the Gold Star family members who are close to them and listen with seriousness of purpose and record what their experiences were like. Using the archival principles found on the website of the Veterans History Project at the Library of Congress, participants then submit narratives to the Library of Congress, and they become part of our national memory. These stories are accessed here and online regularly by family members, researchers, authors, documentarians, makers of all kinds, and of course Congress, and others through our database at loc.gov/vets, or in person by appointment, as I mentioned here, in the library's American Folklife Center reading room. It is now my great honor to introduce the institutional representative signing on behalf of the Library of Congress, Deputy Librarian of Library Collections and Services Group, Robin Dale. Robin is an accomplished author and service-oriented administrator with over 25 years of experience in various library management and program roles, working in and with research libraries, including Columbia University, the Research Libraries Group, the University of California, Santa Cruz, and the Institute of Museum and Library Services. As the Deputy Librarian of Library Collections and Services Group at the Library of Congress, Robin oversees many signature programs at the Library of Congress, including, lucky for us, the Veterans History Project. Please join me in welcoming Robin Dale.
Thank you, Monica. The Library of Congress serves as the research arm of Congress and researchers, but also as a place to engage, inspire, and inform the American people through their national library. Our collections, now over 173 million, comprise the world's most comprehensive record of human creativity and knowledge. Our staff works to document and share the living traditional cultural treasures, including contributions from the Veterans History Project collection. Even though fewer Americans are serving in our military, chances are you know a veteran, or perhaps are a veteran. I come from a family where my father, brother-in-law, sister-in-law, and others served or are serving, and I always look forward to hearing more about their experiences. This project offers the same on a wider cultural scale. It is a vehicle to bridge the gap of understanding about the human experience of the military and puts a human face on the cultural conception of America at conflict or during peacekeeping missions. Participating in the Veterans History Project is as easy as having a conversation with veterans in your life and in your communities. It's simple, it's inspiring, and it creates a lasting record of service, sacrifice, and stories of American veterans in the nation's oldest federal cultural institution, the Library of Congress. We're pleased to welcome back this long-standing collaboration with the National Court Reporters Association and Foundation. Thanks to Representative Kind and his wife Tawny, a court reporter, the Veterans History Project developed an important and core relationship with the National Court Reporters Foundation and Association in 2003. By continuing this relationship and signing another memorandum of understanding, our organizations aim to transcribe more treasured oral histories, allowing historians, students of history, family members, and researchers to view these one-of-a-kind oral histories in printed form, which helps emphasize the content and facilitate greater usage. I'm humbled today to be signing this agreement along with the National Court Reporters Association Executive Director, Mr. Dave Winholt. Mr. Winholt, it's my honor to sign with you today.
Thank you so much for the warm welcome, Robin. I am Dave Winholt. I'm the Executive Director for the National Court Reporters and Foundation. First, let me say thank you very much for having us. The work that you do is so impressive. We are honored to be here today. We at the National Court Reporters Association and Foundation are thrilled to continue this collaboration with the Library of Congress Veterans History Project. We frequently hear from our court reporters and captioners about the transformative experience they have in working with the project. Whether it's a hosted VHP event or they found an existing story in your collection. Either way, this program offers an opportunity to learn and hear directly from those heroes that served either in the Great War, in the trenches of France, the Persian Gulf, Afghanistan, any conflict, or even peacekeeping missions. All of these people are true heroes to our country, and we are honored to be part of that. To date, NCRA court reporters and captioners have transcribed over 4,500 oral histories and have conducted over 1,500 oral histories with veterans within their lives and their communities. Through this agreement, we will work to ensure that we increase the number of transcriptions for the archives, as well as the number of opportunities for court reporters and captioners to interview the veterans in their lives and donate these stories of service to the Library of Congress. With us coming out of this pandemic and quarantine, we at NCRF have increased requests from our members to transcribe these interviews from your impressive website. It meant so much for us to be able to offer meaningful historic work to our members in a time of isolation. I can't say how impressed I am with this project and over the years, our participation with it, working with you great folks. Once again, we are honored to be here, and thanks for all you do. Shall we begin?